The one thing I do want to stress, remember what I stated before. I stated a lot of things, but the one thing I definitely want you to remember is this. Check your ego at the door. As I stated when you seen me doing that strange exercise, a younger gentleman taught me that. Like I said, I give credit where credit is due. My boy Camel Page. You know who I'm talking about, boy, when you see this, but nothing but props for you, man, nothing but love. And as I stated, it's not about, what you can do. It's about what you can learn, what you want to learn, who taught you. Always give that credit back, give that love back, because somebody's going to walk up to you and want the same thing. And one thing I do know, I had this out on Instagram years ago. Somebody had the nerve to tell me someone was calling me a retard, this, that, and the other. I didn't let it get to me. You know what I told them? I said, obviously, I'm on the right path, because the simple fact is, you don't want to challenge about it, and you're hating me, because I'm doing something different. Now, earlier, when you see me, my legs were closed. Coach taught me that that's going to hit the outer part of your thigh. Spread, it's going to hit the whole leg, period. Notice, keeping the tension on my legs. You do not rock out until you are done. Keeping your tension on the legs. 3. That's the safety measure. Now I'm going to hit my calf. Now, remember what I told you earlier. You probably see it in my earlier segment when I was doing chest with the resistance bands. MHM. Remember what's MHM? Muscle has memory. You seen the movement that I was doing with my legs and my upper body. I hadn't done that over the last several years. I repeat, over the last several years. It's been about 5 years since I've done that. But I was doing that movement to let you see muscle has memory. And that whatever you train your body to do, it'll come back to you like second nature, like riding a bike. Remember that. Another thing I want you to remember, just with every exercise, everything that you do, it's a certain important movement that comes with it. Breathing. You have to learn how to inhale and exhale properly during your movement. In other words, you're doing your chest. You're bringing the weight down. You inhale. As you push the weight back up, you exhale. That's helping you to get maximum power, strength that you need to push the weight. If you don't breathe properly, you're not getting the proper oxygen needed to that muscle group that you're training. Everybody wonders why you need to breathe. Well, if you don't breathe, you're setting yourself up to get hurt. Breathing is part of the technique of training. And when you're training, you have to learn how to breathe properly to execute what you're doing on a consistent basis and to see the results. Before we are done with more segments, you will see the difference between, which is the last 2 days, which was chest heavy, legs heavy. When you see the difference between training heavy and light, a switch will pop right in your head, saying this is what I want. But the thing of it is, we're going to show you that there can be a balance in between old school with new school. Old techniques with the new school twist, which will make it more effective and more beneficial. And for those of us that are still stuck on the old school ideas and routines, it will help to rejuvenate those routines more, give you more juices, more flowing.
And not to mention a dramatic flair, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, Sonny, I'm trying to keep up, but you know, it's kind of hard. Gotta give an old man a break. You know how hard it is. Wait a minute, where's my walk at? I know it's hiding around here somewhere.
But anyway, we're going to wrap this up today with the leg routine. You could also supplement this with squats afterwards. And one thing I do want to stress, you don't have to go deep on your squats. Just go 90 degrees. If you go deep, you are actually putting your knee in an uncompromised position for tears around the meniscus and also around the cartilage of the knee. So you want to protect that lower back, you want to protect your knees. And believe me when I tell you, when you train your legs like this accordingly, whatever you're trying to do, whether it be basketball, baseball, hockey, anything that has something to do with legs, soccer, also volleyball, this will help. Believe me, I already had a high leap. I had a vertical. But when I started doing this training in my 20s, it enhanced my vertical. It enhanced it.